Hey goodies and besties, welcome back to the channel. We're diving into the ugly downfall of Blake Lively, who wore blackface and an afro wig to stalk a guy she liked because she thought it was funny, and that's what geeks do when they want a guy they like. Yeah. We're also going to address her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and why it is not holding up to scrutiny, whom she accused of harassing, ogling, and even sniffing her. But new clues in the legal battle show that Baldoni was the one more uncomfortable of the two and felt he had been retaliated against, and to be ruined in the entertainment industry, not only by Blake, but also by her insufferable husband, Ryan Reynolds, that went as far as to allegedly alter jokes on Saturday Night Live to target Baldoni directly. But instead of a roar of conspiratorial laughter from the crowd of celebrities, including Kevin Costner and Cher, no one was amused. A source said Blake and Ryan were the talk of the entire evening, and many people avoided them. Another attendee was overheard asking who told them to come. Honestly, whose wife has been sexually harassed and her husband makes jokes about that type of situation? For some, it was seen as cheap damage control in a lengthy drama that has seen the couple attempt to gag Baldoni and his attorney, Brian Friedman, and send subpoenas to cell carriers to find receipts to discredit him. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds is disgusting, engaging in a retaliatory smear campaign against Baldoni, adding more toxicity to the drama. Producers were concerned that the show was being used to endorse Blake and Ryan because they seemed desperate to prove that they were still in with Hollywood. At this point, will Blake have a career when all the truth about what an insensitive racist bully of a monster she's been the whole time? Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more insights and opinions. Heartbreak and toxic cycles? Heal now with my ebooks available on my Stan store. The link is pinned below. Let's get back into this deep dive. A 2006 interview resurfaced where Blake Lively recounted an incident. Lively recounted a story of stalking a man while wearing blackface and an afro wig, dismissing it as a harmless geek thing to do at the time. She admitted that, and I quote, put bronzer all over myself and a Scary Spice afro. So I thought they would think I was like a black girl so that I could stalk them at an arcade. This revelation has reignited the internet, with some calling it for what it is. Critics pointed out the historical context of blackface, highlighting its roots in racist minstrel shows that perpetuated harmful stereotypes about black people. One person commented, "I'm a geek. Oh yeah, how? I once dressed up as a black girl to stalk a guy I was into." No, babe. That makes you a racist stalker. Another user wrote, "Stalking is something already psycho. Wearing blackface is the worst." That is problematic in so many ways. Only a racist would think to do that. Let me pretend to be a black girl to stalk a guy I like. It's the same symptom of doing a crime and putting on blackface and an afro and blaming it on the black girl. Then here comes an innocent black girl and she gets arrested or deleted. Instinctively, Blake knew the card to play to keep herself pristine while villainizing black girls as a stalker. Blake, you've been a problem for a long time. These accounts, coupled with the resurfaced interview, have led many to question how such behavior went unchecked for so long. Even some of her most loyal fans are beginning to turn their backs on her. In 2012, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds tied the knot at Boone Hall, a former slave plantation in South Carolina. celebrating such a joyous occasion at a site steeped in the horrors of slavery demonstrated a profound lack of awareness and empathy. This choice of venue has been a point of contention, with critics highlighting the insensitivity of celebrating a union at a location with such a painful history. The couple has since faced ongoing backlash for this decision. Both Blake and Ryan put out a statement in 2020 when everybody was a pseudo-ally to the Black community, apologizing for the disgrace. But let's be honest, that apology took them a decade to give only because of the backlash they received. So, in the end, they could have kept their inauthentic apology. The most recent and perhaps most damaging controversy involves a legal feud with Blake's It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni. In December 2024, Lively filed a complaint alleging sexual harassment and a hostile work environment during the film's production. She claimed that Baldoni engaged in inappropriate behavior, including unwanted physical contact and uninvited entries into her private spaces. However, his legal team's texts and documents uploaded to the web paint radically different picture. Not only did she invite Baldoni to her trailer, Lively was so close and comfortable with Baldoni that she freely breastfed in front of him during meetings, including when her husband was present. His lawyers said in a recently updated version of his countersuit, oftentimes, Lively's baby nurse would come in mid-meeting with Lively's hungry baby, and Lively would breastfeed openly and without hesitation. On every occasion, Baldoni averted his eyes from Lively's chest, either maintaining eye contact or looking away. This conflicting narratives have left the public divided, with many questioning the truth behind the allegations. In response, Baldoni filed a $400 million lawsuit against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist, accusing them of defamation and orchestrating a smear campaign to tarnish his reputation. This countersuit has further complicated the public's perception of Lively as both parties present conflicting narratives. In his $400 million lawsuit filed last month, Baldoni also alleged that Blake used Taylor Swift to bully and intimidate him. He wrote that Swift showed up, making him feel he needed to comply with Blake's direction for the script. In a series of text messages to Baldoni, Lively compared herself to the Game of Thrones character Khaleesi, referring to Reynolds' 48 and her best friend Swift as her dragons. Swift resents Lively for calling her one of her dragons and leveraging her name, with a source claiming to TMZ that she was blindsided over the meeting with Baldoni. The source claimed Swift came to Lively's apartment after the actress told her and had no idea Baldoni would be there. Meanwhile, Baldoni was about to leave after the 2-hour meeting when Swift walked in and introduced herself to him for the first and only time. An insider told Daily Mail that Taylor is taking a step back from Blake because she doesn't want to get tangled in this more than she already has, which is far more than she ever needed to be. Swift, reportedly feeling used and uncomfortable with the situation, has since distanced herself from Lively, further isolating the actress in the process. The controversies have also strained Lively's professional relationships. Notably, author Colleen Hoover, whose novel served as the basis for It Ends With Us, has distanced herself from Lively amidst the legal turmoil. This distancing suggests a potential loss of industry support, which could have long-term implications for Lively's career. Brands that once clamored to work with Lively have grown noticeably silent, wary of associating their products with her now controversial image. The news for the couple seems to be bad on every front. Legally, nothing Blake's side has done seems to have moved the dial much since Justin Baldoni's lawyers published a trove of texts and emails last month, which suggested he had been bumped off his film by the actress who ended up editing it and getting him ejected from the premiere. He had to sit in the basement of the building because Blake didn't want him anywhere near the premiere. I don't see a comeback for her, and she is way too toxic and self-involved to recognize that the damage has been done. The Plantation wedding, coupled with the resurfacing of the Blackface incident, painted a troubling picture of Lively's understanding of race and privilege. It cast a long shadow over her carefully crafted image, leaving many to wonder if the America's sweetheart persona was nothing more than a carefully constructed facade. Blake's fall from grace serves as a reminder of the fickle nature of fame and the potential consequences of unchecked privilege. Her story highlights the importance of accountability, the dangers of performative allyship, and the lasting impact of past actions in the age of social media. The outcome of the legal battle with Baldoni, the continued public scrutiny, and the industry's response will all play crucial roles in shaping her future. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to watch the other videos on this channel. I will catch up with you later. Bye.